Hey YouTube, this is Hannah and Aiden, and we are filming our introduction for the Young Moms Unite project. Um, okay, so I'm pretty much just going to go over a timeline of things that happened. Okay, so I don't know what year it was, but, oh, in 2011, around February-ish, George, Aiden's dad, and I had started talking, kind of. Like, we had had crushes on each other for a long, long time, but we never really, like, did anything because we were very opposite. And then on March 26th, we went to the movies together. He had a boyfriend, I had a girlfriend. He had a girlfriend, I had a boyfriend. And even though we had those, we still went to the movies together and obviously broke up with our other friends. And the next day, he officially asked me out, and we started dating March 27th. Oh, what? Oh, what? And then, let's see. We dated for exactly a year. Okay, so yeah, we dated exactly a year, and I think Aiden's going to the bathroom. But we dated exactly a year, and that's when we got pregnant. Supposedly. Oh, baby! Oh, what is he choking? We either got pregnant on the 27th or the 29th of March, which I confirm that. I know that those were days that he could have been created because it was George's birthday and it was our 1-year anniversary. So April I didn't fix your head, Peanut. April I didn't like worry about the fact that my period never came because we were doing swimming in school, and so I figured, oh, the water tends to make like girls have their periods less or something, and so I was like, oh, whatever, it's nothing, it's normal. And so then in May the 13th I should have gotten my period, but I didn't. So I took a test and it was positive. And I was like, oh, whatever, it's a positive test, false positive, don't gotta worry about it. And so I took one because I was like, okay, I'll just get my period probably like within the next week. So a week later, sorry, he's like wants to move around. A week later, I took another pregnancy test, and it was a darker positive. And so then I started freaking out because I'd been doing soccer for 2 months and not being careful with my body or anything. And let alone I was only 15 years old, and I'm getting a positive pregnancy test. So I was very worried about that fact, and so I told George, and he was totally fine with it. He was shocked, but it's not like he was like, oh my god, I'm leaving you, do this on your own, blah blah blah. He was not like that at all. But he was supportive, I guess you could say, of it. Like, we were both very shocked in the beginning, but I had started getting trying to think. I don't want to go over like my whole, I guess, whatever. Okay, sorry. After I found out I was pregnant, I had really started getting symptoms of being pregnant. I was very tired, and all I wanted to was sleep. I'd get headaches. I didn't really want to eat anything, and so I would ditch school. And I've been doing that for every other day, mostly, yeah, around every other day for a month. And then the school would call my mom, but I would clear myself by acting like I was my mom. And so one day the school called my mom, and I didn't answer the phone, And so she was like, "Where are you? Why haven't you been going to school?" Like really upset. And then I was like, "Oh my God, I have to tell her." So when I got home from school, I told my mom, and we both started crying because she's like, "Oh my God, this is going to be so hard for you." And I was like, "Oh my God, I'm disappointing you. I'm upset." And so that was how I told my mom. And I told my dad by showing him my first ultrasound picture, and he just stopped talking to me after that. But he does talk to me now, to make that clear. Oh. And so, yeah. Then, let's see. Woo, burp! Oh, please don't puke in the video. Let me get a Kleenex. He's kind of puking. Sorry, I can't really edit that out. But, yeah. So, oh, baby, you got a tummy ache. Sorry, I would normally have a burp cloth, but right now, that's all the way in my room and I don't want to go grab one. And so, yeah, I told my parents and everything, and then everything was fine throughout my pregnancy until around the last 6 weeks. My water, like, automatically, like, randomly, the numbers were really low, and I was tiny, I wasn't growing, and so my doctor put me on bed rest, and every week I would have to go in for ultrasounds and get measured and do heart monitoring and everything. And so I did that, and then the Thursday before my due date, I don't remember that date, my doctor said, "You know what, let's induce you because you haven't been growing and I'm worried about the baby." Well, he wasn't like worried about it, but he wasn't worried about Aiden. He was just worried about the fact that I wasn't growing, so he thought Aiden would have a better chance to, would have a better chance to be growing on the outside. And so, Monday, December 17th at 9 in the morning, I was induced, and then I had Aiden at 8:22 p.m. the same day with the epidural. I'm telling you, I thought I was going to be able to do it, but I didn't. And so, then Aiden's now 9 weeks old. This coming Sunday, March 3rd, he'll be 10 weeks. And so he weighs in the 14-pound range, and he's 24 inches long as of his 2-month checkup. And I'm 122. I used to be 150 when I was pregnant, and so I dropped a lot. I'm 122. Aiden's dad, George, did live with me for the first month of Aiden's life, but on January 26th, he moved out. That was the day Aiden was baptized, and we got into an argument about his baptism that day. So he moved out then, and as of today, he still lives at his house. Aiden lives here with me. I have a job at a local donut place called Spunky Dunkers, and I work around 9 hours a week. I go 3 hours, usually a Monday or a Wednesday, and I do 6 hours over the weekend. But this coming spring break, I hope I'm going to get in like a lot of hours because I don't go to school or whatever. But yeah, I'm a sophomore in high school. I am finishing high school. I'm going to go to college to be a nurse. Aiden goes to a babysitter. She's a close family friend. And that's pretty much our story. So please follow us on Instagram at TeenMommy2323 and on Facebook at TeenMommy2323. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in another video. Bye.